Have you ever done everything right? Showed up to work, paid your bills, tried to be responsible, and still ended up with nothing left at the end of the month? Not because you were careless, not because you made some huge mistake, just that no matter what you did, the money always disappeared. That was me. For years, that was me. And the worst part? I thought it was my fault. I thought I just wasn't smart enough, disciplined enough, or lucky enough to figure this out. I was wrong. And today, I want to tell you why. I'm not a Wall Street banker. I don't have a finance degree from a prestigious university. Money was never discussed at my family's dinner table. I grew up in a home where money wasn't something you understood. It was something you worried about. At 22, I found a job. Nothing glamorous, administrative work, reasonable hours, a steady paycheck. I was genuinely grateful for it. But every single month, I ended up in the same place. Zero, sometimes less than zero. I wasn't buying designer bags or booking expensive trips. I was just living. Rent, groceries, transportation, the occasional meal out, a completely normal life. And somehow, that normal life was costing me everything I had. So I started paying attention. And the first thing I noticed genuinely surprised me. 2 of my coworkers, same company, similar salaries, same city. One of them was constantly stressed about money, one unexpected expense away from a real crisis at any given moment. The other one seemed completely fine, not rich, not flashy, just calm, stable. Same income, completely different reality. I couldn't stop thinking about that. What did the second person know that the first one didn't? What was actually different between them? That question changed everything for me. I started reading, researching, testing things on my own. Budget, a very small, not very impressive budget, and what I found wasn't complex strategies or secret formulas. It was something much simpler, and honestly, much more unsettling. The difference wasn't income. It was psychology. How your brain thinks about money determines everything that happens to that money. And nobody, not school, not your parents, not the entire financial advice industry, teaches you how your brain actually works with money. They teach you to budget, to save 20%, to cut back on coffee. They don't teach you why you keep spending even when you know you shouldn't. They don't teach you what financial stress does to your decision-making. They don't teach you why the same advice works for some people and completely fails everyone else. I figured it out the slow way, years of trying, failing, adjusting, watching my small paycheck stop disappearing every month, watching something actually start to build, not because I was earning more, but because I finally understood what was happening inside my own head. I created this channel to give you something nobody gave me. Not complicated financial jargon. Not advice that assumes you already have money to work with. Not strategies designed for people who grew up knowing how all of this works. Just honest, simple explanations of why your brain behaves the way it does with money, and exactly how to change that. This isn't about getting rich overnight. It's not about the next trend or the fastest path to millions. It's about understanding a system that was never explained to you, and once you truly understand it, everything changes. I've seen people earning 3 times my old salary with absolutely nothing to show for it. And I've watched people on modest incomes quietly building something real, month after month, without stress. The difference is never the number on the paycheck. It's always the psychology behind the decisions. On this channel, we're going to talk about the real reasons you feel broke even when you're not. We'll cover what financial stress does to your brain, and why that makes everything harder. We'll get into the hidden costs of the things you own, the mental traps that keep smart people stuck, and the simple systems that actually work for real people with real budgets. No PhD required, no prior knowledge needed. Just honest conversations about money psychology that schools forgot to teach, and most people never learn. Think back to the last time you checked your bank account and felt that knot in your stomach. That feeling has a name. It has a cause, and it has a solution. Leave a comment and tell me, what's one money habit you've tried that just never seemed to work? I'll read every single one, because your answers are going to shape exactly what we cover on this channel. If you're ready to stop feeling confused about money and start actually understanding it, subscribe. Every video here is built around one purpose, giving you information that changes how you think, not just what you do. And if you want to understand the very first piece of this puzzle, the one that explains why most financial advice fails before it even starts, the next video is already waiting for you. See you there.